Isn't it interesting how sometimes the smallest shift in how you see life changes the entire future? Like moving the steering wheel a few degrees. Right now it feels tiny, but drive it out far enough, you end up in a completely different city. And maybe you're already wondering, what city are you driving toward right now? Because here's the truth. You've been chasing carrots like a donkey on a treadmill. Goals, milestones, approval, perfection. And you run harder and harder and harder, thinking one day you'll finally arrive. But you never arrive. Because the donkey never catches the carrot. That's the whole trick. Now imagine two roads stretching out in front of you. On one road you keep gripping. You tighten around control. You micromanage every brushstroke on the painting of your life. Every unfair moment cuts you like betrayal. Every unmet expectation feels like failure. And play that out 10 years, what happens? Your body ages faster. Stress hormones corrode your organs. Relationships grow heavy because no one can meet your impossible standards. Creativity dies because energy is stuck in anxiety loops. And at the end, you look back at the canvas and realize you wasted your one life screaming at the paint. That's the karma of clinging. That's the tax you pay for comfort. Now the other road, you step off the treadmill. You stop chasing the carrot and notice the fucking meadow of grass already under your feet. You zoom out from the brushstrokes and finally see the masterpiece. You stop micromanaging the art and start trusting it. And fast forward 6 months, you breathe easier, sleep deeper. Your laughter comes quicker. People notice. What happened to you, they ask. And you grin, lighter than air, and say, I stopped fighting reality. Turns out it was already perfect. Fast forward 10 years, your body younger, your mind sharper. Because you aren't burning your biology in cortisol. Your relationships deeper, lighter, freer. Because you stop demanding everyone else play to your script. And your creativity, fucking explosive. Because the energy, once wasted on stress, is now expression, innovation, love. That's the gift of surrender. That's the consequence of coherence. And here's the paradox, you already know how to do it. You do it every time you fall asleep. You surrender control and your body repairs itself. You do it every time you exhale. Try holding your breath forever. You can't. You do it every time you laugh, every time you orgasm, every time you lose yourself in music or art. That's proof you can let go. That's proof you already know. And the science agrees, parasympathetic activation is healing. Dopamine balance creates motivation. Norepinephrine and serotonin create focus and satisfaction. Flow states, those peak states athletes, artists, scientists crave, they only happen when control is surrendered. Neurology confirms what sages whispered centuries ago. Surrender isn't weakness. It's optimal function. So here's what your unconscious is learning right now. The tighter you grip, the faster life burns you. The moment you let go, your biology rewards you. The thing you're afraid to release is the thing suffocating you. And isn't it curious how the fear of letting go feels so big in the moment, yet when you finally drop it, you look back and laugh at how small it really was. Like a child realizing the monster under the bed was just a shadow. So the next time fear rises, fear of being judged, fear of losing control, fear of life's unfairness, you'll remember. Judgments are the screams of other prisoners. Control was just tension. Fairness was too small a frame. And you'll zoom out, see the whole painting, and let it hit you. Reality doesn't need your stress. And then, like a switch, you'll laugh, 'cause you'll know you're already free. Now your unconscious can project this forward. What new choices, what new creations, what new identities become possible when freedom replaces control? What ripples through your health, your love, your work, your art? And what kind of life does that add up to? Because one road leads to bitterness, decay, exhaustion. The other leads to coherence, youth, laughter, mastery. And your unconscious, it already knows which one that you're choosing now. So stop screaming at the paint. Step back. Trust the masterpiece. Because the brush strokes, they're already perfect. The art doesn't need your stress. It needs your surrender. And isn't it wonderful to realise that the more you surrender, the more you win.